In just 2 seasons of being the Spurs manager, we've got them winning trophies. We've brought back Harry Kane, their best player ever. And even this season, we're looking like real contenders in both the Premier League and the Champions League. But just as everything was going well, Mbeumo had to tear his ACL. He's literally out for the entire season, and he probably isn't ever going to be the same again. What's frustrating is that in the summer, we could have signed another winger for squad depth, but we chose not to, and that is now coming back and biting us. But we do still have 100 million left in the bank, and we are not too far away from the January transfer window, just a couple of weeks. And once we get there, if we can sign a world-class winger, I think that could get us back in contention for all trophies. But first though, guys, we need to make our way until January. We've got Man City at the Etihad. We're also going to be playing Liverpool, and those are important games, boys. Both Liverpool and City are right behind us. We need to make it to January at least in a position to keep fighting, because I don't want Chelsea to run away with the title. Because if they've got like a 9 or 10 point gap by the time we're in January, no matter who we sign in the right wing position, we're not going to be able to make a comeback. Now, the good news is even without Mbeumo, the team's been in great form. Young Min Hyuk and Brennan Johnson, they've been unreal. And it would be a big statement if we can get a win against City. Brennan Johnson, yo! Bro, this season, no matter who's injured, Heung Min Son's departure, we've got 2 wonder kids who are ready to deliver. Looks like we're going to have to do a bit of defending. Oh, that was a really bad challenge. Please just don't be a red card. Don't be a red card, man. Oh my days, it's a red card for Buongiorno. I know you just scored, Brennan, but I think I'm going to have to sacrifice you. We'll bring on Danso, play him at the back. Brennan just scored and I'm hooking him off, man. But I had to do it. I don't like this though, man. We literally had all the advantage against Man City. One silly challenge has completely cost us now. And now momentum is completely shifted, man. It's all Man City. We are defending well so far. But how long can we keep up with this press? Already we've been exposed here. Man City on the charge. Vicario with a good save. You know what? We have shown incredible fights so far by not conceding. And that's going to continue. Danso off the bench, getting the job done. And honestly, we're still able to create chances here. Pedro Porro with a brilliant run. Looking back for Harry Kane. If he can maybe find space to shoot. No. Goes for Young Min Hyuk. No, he didn't have the pace there. I mean, this is like one of the most difficult tests we could get. But if we pass this, if we somehow sneak away with the 3 points, it'll get all the other Premier League clubs to take notice of us. We're going to be contenders. And we have managed to get through the first half, boys. I don't know how we're doing this, but we're in the lead. Oh, Pedro Porro's won that cleanly. Still Pedro Porro. He's going to square this one for Kane. No Kane, but Young Min Hyuk, right place, right time. I thought we completely fluffed that attack. A 10-man Spurs team leading against City. The fight we're showing right now is simply sensational. Bro, Pedro Porro has been man of the match for me, bro. He's been up and down the pitch. It doesn't feel like we don't have a right winger. And then he pulls off a pass like that as Harry Kane scores as well. I can't believe it, guys. We were a man down, yet we've put in, I think, one of our greatest ever performances. This is a statement. But yo, even with after such a big win against Man City, we're still only 4th in the Premier League. The title race is going to be really tough. We've got Chelsea and Brighton above us. Also Liverpool. And guess what? We face them next. But once we get through this game, boys, we will be in the January transfer window where I cannot wait. I want to bring in a superstar winger. Although soon we're going to have to make a big decision. Do we bring in a left winger? Someone to replace Young Min Hyuk? Or a right winger? Someone to replace Brennan Johnson? Actually, the stats are quite closer than what you'd think. Young Min Hyuk with 12 goals. Brennan Johnson with 11. But on the pitch, it feels like Hyuk is Heung Min Son's son. So yeah, I am leaning towards bringing in a right winger. But that's something for us to ponder upon after this game against Liverpool. Come on, let's get this result. Try and push for that top spot. Oh, but Liverpool are coming at us with everything they've got. And Szoboszlai, what an effort. No. What have we done, man? Giving a simple chance away. Openda scores. Again, Openda's pace is ridiculous. Buongiorno, though, back in the team, doing the job. Bro, Openda is so annoying to deal with, bro. He might be the fastest player. Good thing we've got Van de Ven. And now Brennan Johnson looking for that pass for Kane, which is what we needed. Oh, what a volley off the crossbar. Are you joking? Again, Openda, he's absolutely cooking me, and Liverpool lead 2-0. One thing this season we've shown is that we've got the mentality, but not the finishing there. Brennan Johnson should have scored. Maybe that's a sign that to win the Premier League, to compete with the very best, we need someone world-class there. No way, Openda. That pass was brutal. Chiesa makes it 3. We have just been humbled here by Liverpool. Well, that was a big reality check, boys. We're 5th in the Premier League now, halfway through this season. Here I was thinking we're ready to be contenders, but we're clearly not. We're missing that presence Mbuemo gave us, and we now need a world-class player in that position. And yep, that means I have made my decision. We're going to keep Yang Min-hyuk as a starter, and Brennan Johnson will be heading to the bench with a new player coming in. And there you go. We finally made it to the January transfer window. Now, initially, my mind was pretty set on signing Bradley Barcola. I mean, just look at him. 87 rated, 24 years old. He would be so good. But then he is a left winger, and we'll be playing him on the right side. I kind of don't want that. You see, the reason we're having so much fun with Yang Min-hyuk is because he's able to cut inside, get those shots off, and that's why I want a player on the right side who is left-footed. That's why Mbuemo was so good for us. So yeah, that means we're not signing the likes of Barcola. Even someone like Desiree Doué, we're not signing. He's off to Man United, by the way. Crazy. Now, I have found a couple of players that really do fit our criteria, like Michael Olise. Incredible left foot, cuts inside, can score bangers. But sadly, he might be out of our budget. But then there's Rafinha, and because he's 30 years old, entering the latter stages of his career, I reckon we can actually afford him. Plus, I'm sure he's tired being played on the left-hand side. His true position is playing as a right winger where he can cut onto his left foot, do what he does best. And also in the summer, I think he joined Liverpool. I don't remember seeing him in the team when they faced us. And you know what? Let's get a feel of how much this could cost us. I'm gonna try 75 million first offer, just to see if Liverpool are keen to sell him. They haven't been using him all that much. Oh wow, but they do want to extort as much money from us as possible. They're competing with us for the title, so it is obvious. But let's stick to getting Rafinha for a reasonable price. I'm gonna counter with 78, and we actually got a deal. Arnie Slot, I don't understand what you were trying here, but the question now is Rafinha the right man for the job? I'm looking at his stats, boys, and I can't help but think he is. He's a hard-working player. He's gonna be up and down the pitch, and I really think he fits super well into our attack. In fact, on paper, that would mean our attack has got everything. There's pace, there's a lot of directness, there's the finishing of Kane, and that's why I think we're gonna do this, boys. We're gonna match his salary at Liverpool. A massive transfer is about to happen, boys. Let's go. We've got him to sign the contract. And I can't believe it, boys. We have signed Rafinha, a Ballon d'Or contender. As crazy as it sounds, he's back in England. The last time he was here, though, he played for Leeds United. Things are definitely better for him this time. It's Spurs. And it's not the trophy-less Spurs of past. It's a Spurs team that wants to win the Premier League, wants to win the Champions League. And I'm hoping Rafinha will lead us to it. It's debut time, and I've got a feeling Rafinha's gonna cook. Addison looking for Rafinha already in space, and that's what he does. 6 minutes into his Spurs debut on the score sheet. Bro, just look at the top corner. Look at Rafinha run, man. That's what he brings us on the counter. The directness is unmatched. He keeps going. Rafinha finding space, but this time it gets saved. Tielemans looking for Rafinha. That pass was nice as Rafinha finds a bit of space. Oh, come on. He should have scored that. Man, the pressure we're able to put now on teams, it's crazy. Madison gets in behind. Straight at the keeper, though, but Harry Kane gets a simple tap in. And there's the big win against Sunderland. But I know it's Sunderland.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
We still need to test Rafinha against proper opposition, and I think Chelsea would be a good one. I think the main advantage of Rafinha is that he's not a player that needs the ball at his feet. He can just keep running and running in behind defenses. That's what he's good at, and that's what he's done here. Looking for the cutback. Harry Kane scores. It's simple, but yet so effective football. Rafinha looking for Yang Min-hyuk. The passing has been stellar as he looks for Madison inside, and there's the goal. We're carving Chelsea open. Looks like Chelsea do still have a bit of fight in them as Felix gets the ball, and what? How did he toe poke that in? Oh, and wait, Richarlison is clapping? Oh, yeah, I forgot I sold him to Chelsea.
Who's laughing now?
Well, we've still got the lead. No need to panic. Rafinha has gotten in behind again. This is what he does as he looks back for Kane. The touch, but the finish was lacking. We score one more goal in this game. I think we break Chelsea's hopes. You know what? It could come from a free kick. This is far out, though, but it's James Madison we're talking about. No, it was far out. Yang Min-hyuk linking up well with Rafinha, does so well there. There's the finish. Chelsea are not going to come back from this. Rafinha is him. And there you go. We've secured the win. Meanwhile, talking about Rafinha, I'm just converting him to a right winger, and his overall actually goes up, bro. He's getting even better. Slowly but surely, we keep pushing up the table. Third now. And by the way, I just realized Chelsea were top of the league, and we absolutely cooked them. Bro, I really think we might have a shot at winning the Premier League. For now, though, let's turn our attentions to the Champions League, where we need to try and get top 8. I don't want to play any sort of playoff game, but no way. We're facing Real Madrid, who are 30th. No way, guys. Real Madrid are literally fighting for their lives in the Champions League. They're going to probably give everything. But what a statement it would be if we can knock out Real Madrid from the Champions League. And by the looks of it, their team is still insane. Bellingham, Vinny, Mbappe, all of them on the pitch. Oh, we got Kane and Rafinha. I am not scared. Is that Ousmane Dembele finding Mbappe and Madrid have taken the lead? Bro, Dembele's like the biggest traitor, man. He's now playing for Madrid. Even though we're a goal down, I'm not really scared. I know we're going to get chances against Madrid as Maddison is through now and Maddison gets us back into it. I know Madrid's defense is leaky. We can get at them. Oh, and look at Rafinha, man. He is just crazy when he's running in behind defenses. Finds a bit of space. Oh, that was almost in. Courtois. We're up against probably the best keeper in the world. Matters looking for a good spot. Harry Kane gets that one in. What a finish. We've taken the lead against Madrid. Bro, we are relentless. We are going for the kill here. Harry Kane. That's another one. Real Madrid have absolutely got no answer. I'm an idiot, okay? I thought 3-1 Madrid aren't coming back. I should have known better. This is Real Madrid. Even though they're 30th in the Champions League, they fought back. No, God! I'm gonna have nightmares about this. How have we let this be a draw? Thankfully, though, guys, we still managed to finish top 8. So that's a relief. We're not going to be playing the playoffs straight to the round of 16. But I'm also wondering, did Real Madrid make it out? They did. That is annoying. Maybe, guys, if we would have just played that entire game, beat Real Madrid, they would have been knocked out. Now, there's a chance in the future we face them. But you know what? I can't think like that. We'll be ready if that happens.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
But now, though, it's transfer deadline day, but I don't really have any business to do. I'm completely happy with the team we've built, boys. This is a side that I reckon can win the Champions League. I mean, Rafinha and Kane up top are unreal. Young Min Hyuk, with his youth, he's able to bring something extra to our attack. The midfield and the defense have been doing their job. All we need is a bit of luck, and I think we can win both trophies. And so we're getting through deadline day. No more changes. This is the team we're believing in. Meanwhile, boys, the Champions League of the playoffs have been played out. Barcelona knocked out by Milan. No. There's no chance that means we'll be facing Son. Instead, though, in the round of 16, we've got in PSV. I will absolutely take that. With the difference we've got in quality, boys, PSV should be a cakewalk. I mean, look at the high line they're using as well. They're going for it in this game. But yeah, I want to try and wrap this up in the first leg itself. I know I'm being cocky, but I think we've got what it takes. Maddison offside there, though. Oh, but Young Min Hyuk gets in behind. This is where he's dangerous. And there's the finish in the Champions League. That's why we're still trusting him. PSV just can't compete, man. Harry Kane in the box. He is ruthless. But did you see Rafinha there? I don't want to let them score even one goal, man, because that'll give them the confidence. We're Spurs, boys. We just got to do everything the hard way. Yo, PSV have completely turned this game around. And what? Spurs have just done a Spursy, man. We were 2-0 up, cruising. And now it's all square, like brilliant. Bro, it could actually get worse. Van de Ven, good defending there. I have no clue what's happened to us, boys. It's all PSV on the charge now. Rafinha's gotten in behind, and it's looking really good here. Still Rafinha, but that's the finish we needed. 85th minute, away from home. This could be a huge advantage. Full time, and it's so important that we sneaked away with the win here. It should have been a bigger advantage, but I think it's enough against PSV. And there you go. In the second leg, we've done just about enough to get through. Champions League quarterfinals. Here we come. And wait a minute, we've also got a Carabao Cup final? Bro, next episode could end up being crazy. We could legit win 3 trophies with Spurs. A treble. But okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have a final to beat Liverpool in. Premier League, we're second, but it's tight. And Champions League still has clubs like Atleti, Real Madrid, Juve all left. The once memed as a trophyless club could end up winning everything. I can't wait for the next one.